I am alive for the most part. Okay, so I have a little bit of explaining to do. I did kind of drop off the face of the earth for a while and didn't upload for a month. Let's consider this the official end to an unofficial hiatus. So right now I'm gonna do just a little kind of like Saturday vlog thing, because I am, if you'll notice, I'm screaming because I am alone in my household because everyone's gone and it's just little old Lexi, so we're gonna have some fun. And by fun, I mean we're gonna clean my fish tanks, we're gonna redo one of my fish tanks. Alright, so it's currently, God, I don't know, 6 a.m. and you know, I'm an early riser, so let's get started. First of all, I gotta give you an update on my tanks. 20 gallon long, doing great. Max gave me some seeds that have blossomed into this like cool, like flora green stuff, and then there's that plant which I really need to reroot because it just kind of is floating around right there. Yeah, this tank is doing good. Don't know where the fish are. They're scared because I'm spooking them. They're right there, and then the koi catfish are somewhere. There's Shu the frog, the African dwarf frog. Lace is around here somewhere. They're in this tank. They used to be in the 10 gallon. There's Lofi. Hi. But if you'll remember, there's nothing in the ignore that. Hold on. I can explain this. I'll explain this in a sec. There's nothing in here right now because it's going to be a quarantine system for that tank, which I'll explain in a second. So this tank actually, it didn't have any surface agitation because I always keep the filter kind of high. By the way, you'll notice that there's a lot of water missing from this tank. That's another thing. But anyways, so I got, you'll notice I got a little air pump. That's for the 5 gallon, which is down there, which I'll talk about in a second. I got this air pump from PetSmart, and it's doing a great job of creating surface agitation, healthy airflow in this tank. So there's a lot of gas exchange and everything's cool and healthy. And you'll remember that I had the top fin filter which came with this tank, and I was always kind of planning to replace it because it wasn't that great. So I did end up getting an Aqua Clear 30, which is perfect for this tank. But that combined with that have created this like flowing effect that has made just push out all the sand in the area. So I think I'm gonna either move that or just put like a rock right there and move that somewhere because that's going weird. But anyways, yeah, quarantine system probably. The only thing still in here is the assassin snails, which they're fine. They bury themselves in the sand, but they're fine. Yeah, everything's fine in there. And then we have the 5 gallon. You'll remember that Danny was in the 10 gallon, but right now he's in the little shrimp tank. And this is the tank that we're gonna be redoing because I don't know. I'm never really that satisfied with it, you know. We're gonna be replacing the gravel. We're gonna be replacing this piece of driftwood with that piece of driftwood, and there's shrimp in here, but Danny has scared them all away. And then we're gonna be clearing that filter because there's a lot of dead plants floating around in here, so we gotta remove those. And then last but definitely not least, we have this 55 gallon tank, which I really should do a video on. Ignore all of this mess. But yeah, right now there's 2 angelfish. That's Lucifer. Where's Azrael? Oh, there's Azrael. Azrael the angelfish and Lucifer the angelfish. And there's 12 panda tetras right now. That's all that's in there right now. There's this massive Elodia, which is like, it's gonna get me. My bed's right there. It's gonna get me in my sleep. There's this awesome rock, and then there's some seeds and stuff. There's like a few shrimp in here. There's a rock. There's a giant moss ball, which is like the size of my hand, which isn't saying much because my hand is very small. That's the update on all my tanks. So first things first, I want to get started on the maintenance of this here aquarium. Now, you'll notice the hardest part I think is gonna be I have to take out everything, and then I have to net all of the shrimp that's in there, which is kind of hard because you'll know it's kind of in a dark space, so when I take off the light I can't see anything in there. So actually what I'm going to do is just take my ring light and shine it down on it so I can see, Most notably, I have this ring light's all set up so I can actually see on here. This lid's dirty, don't worry about that. But yeah, and you're probably like, you need to take out the water, which I should probably do first now that I'm thinking about it because I'm I'm smart. Peanut butter, go away. I actually got this, I don't even know if you remember. I don't know if I did a video on this. I haven't posted in a long time. Charlie, come on. Out here I actually have this water change tube, like 50 feet long, and it is so cool. It helps me with water changes. I'm gonna hook this up and then I'll show you because it's long. Alright, so I have the towel set down. Everything is good, and you'll notice this little thing, which is super long, super great. Raven, it goes all the way out here to my hose. Ow, I stepped on the hose. Ah, my god, I tripped. Alright, object 1 complete. Little dude Danny captured. How you doing in there? He does not like it. He's like, put me back, you trash hand. I'm just gonna leave him in there, cover this with a towel so he doesn't get any ideas of escape. And now the hard part, I gotta take out everything in here. I really gotta scrub the sides. There's some stray Java moss. Fix that plant up, take that rock out. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of here. Alright, y'all, I cleared out all the gravel and now I'm draining it. Update. So what I'm doing right now to clean the water is I'm putting water in at the same time that I'm siphoning water out. That's the gravel, don't worry about that. I cleared out most of the gravel. That little bit at the bottom shouldn't, do anything. So yeah, the water's already a lot clearer than it was. That's how I'm cleaning the water right now. And then it should be done in like 10 minutes or so, and then I'll see you then. And now it's time for the gravel. Now first we gotta rinse it. My method for rinsing it, when I don't think I'm gonna use the whole bag, is just putting it in a thing. Oh my god, hold on. I have to have 2 hands for this. Okay. That seems like enough gravel. Now this is just kind of some natural colored pebbles, which I actually have in a 55 gallon. But yeah, I'm gonna go just run this under some water, and then I'm gonna bring it over here and put it there. So yeah. That gravel is in there, looking fine already. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off this awesome piece of, I think it's spiderwood? They said it's grapevine, but I don't think, it doesn't look like grapevine to me. It looks more like spiderwood, but I don't know. Won't be more panty. I don't really know my driftwoods that well. I'm not like a driftwood expert. Alright, I love this scape. Super natural, completely real, everything. Just kind of natural rocks, natural driftwood, and there's a rock behind that holding the driftwood up. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's kind of a mess, so I need to clean up. And I'm gonna fill it up and do all my stuff. I'm not gonna put Danny in right away, of course. I'm gonna keep him in here and the shrimp in their little bucket until I'm done with all the rest of the water changes, cause I don't want to put them in freezing cold water, but it shouldn't take too long to heat up because it is a very small amount of water. So, yep. Hi, baby. Hey, Google. Pause. Hey, Google. Google. Hey, Google. Pause. Anyways, right now I'm waiting for the 55 to drain, just doing my regular water changes now. I drain all the tanks first and then I fill them up with water, except for my mom's tank, which is on her desk, and then I just do that separately because it's easier that way. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, the water is already like crystal clear. I'm really liking this. Completely natural, just kinda chill. Yeah, basically just whatever, man. Really do like that 5-gallon thing that's right behind me. The 55 gallon, I'll do a whole video on it. I'm really loving how it's going, really loving how it's turning out. Be right back. Right, everyone, all the tanks are cleaned. It's still like way too cold to put any fish in there, so I just ended up putting Danny in the 10-gallon, which is still a little cloudy, but I figured it was a better bet than keeping him in a little cup. So he'll be in here for a little bit, and then I'll put him back in once that temperature's all good. And you're like, where's the shrimp? I just put him in a little cup, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put him back in when the temperature's good. So yeah, that's all for right now for this video. telling y'all I'm not dead. This channel is not dead. I was on hiatus. Peace.